Come on up. We look like Christmas this morning. Look at all the reds and the greens and the fancy clothes we have on today. We are celebrating Merry Christmas. We should say Merry Christmas because this is the birth of the baby Jesus. Now, this morning, the title of my sermon is The Baby That Spoke on the Day of His Birth. Now, when babies are born, when your little brother comes here soon, is he going to be able to talk? What did babies say? Goo goo gaga. Yeah, they gurgle and they cry and they whine, but they can't speak, can they? But this special baby, he had a lot to say. And he still has a lot to say today. This baby speaks. And you know who he speaks to? All of us. He speaks in volumes. That means a lot. And his presence in the manger still speaks today. I want to tell you just a few things that this baby in this manger says to us. The first thing he says is God has a plan and he is still in charge. Now what does that mean? Let's think about Mary and Joseph. Mary and Joseph didn't know what was going to happen to them, did they? But they trusted God. It's a special story, and it's a story that we tell today that is true about this baby that came to earth. God came to earth through baby Jesus. God had a plan for Mary and Joseph to bring forth his son. In our story that we know of today and we tell others about, God had a plan. He has a plan today. He has a plan for all of us. Jesus was sent for all of us. He wasn't sent for just those people that are up in the in crowd. They think they're really special. But he sent Jesus for everyone, even those that are down and out of the crowd. He came for one, and he came for all who believes. Number two, God changes things. Now, how many of you have a manger scene in your house or maybe out in your yard? Or, most of us will put a manger scene somewhere around our house to help remind us of this special time of year. But look at this manger scene up here, right here. What's missing? What's missing? Baby Jesus is missing out of that manger. What if there wasn't baby Jesus? Would we have just an old cow stall in our house representing? We wouldn't celebrate that cow stall. We're not celebrating that cow stall anyway. What are we celebrating? I'm going to borrow this one. This is what we're celebrating. Right. He changed what we think about an old cow stall, didn't he? It's a special place that this special baby was born for who? All of us, every one of us. And that image that we have in our heads about the manger, it's there forever, isn't it? Once we see anything that Jesus enters into is changed for the best and the better. When Jesus enters into your heart, we are changed. We are changed for the better and for the best. And when Jesus comes in, he changes your life forever. Right? The third thing is God exchanges things. Now, we're fixing to be ready in the morning. Are you excited about getting up in the morning? Or maybe you're doing it tonight, opening up presents. Yeah. And some of us will look at it and they'll think, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. But really up here they're saying, that's not really what I wanted. That really doesn't fit. So you know what happens the next day? They take it back to the store and they exchange it Maybe if they can't exchange it, like on Amazon, they can't send it back. They put it in their closet and they re-gift it. They give it to somebody else. Jesus came to offer an exchange for what? Our sin. He exchanges his grace and his love for our sin and our guilt. And that's where we bring in, you get around here and get it. Do you have one of these in your house? Or maybe somewhere around your house? He exchanges the bad we do for taking on our punishment for the bad that we do. And so that's when we bring in the cross. So see how this is all God's plan? God had that plan. Why did he have that plan? You know, because he wants us to be in heaven with him one day. And we can't be in heaven one day if we don't let Jesus come into our hearts and believe that Jesus did this for us. He gave us his grace and his love. So maybe this season, maybe you need Jesus' gift to us, his love and his grace. This season, you remember the manger, and you put Jesus in that manger, and you put that cross in that manger as well. In Matthew 1:21, it says, "You shall call his name Jesus, and for he shall save his people from their sins." From the cross, he was saying, I love you. And from heaven, he is saying, I am calling you. Let's bow our heads. Close your eyes. Our dear Father, thank you so much for making a way that we can come and giving of your love and your grace and sending your only Son to take on our punishment, that one day we can come and live with you forever. Amen. And this, before you leave church today, I have a little gift for you. Let me show you what it is. It's a little stone that I got for you, and in it has Mother Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and you can take it and put it in your pocket, or you might even want to give it to someone to share the story. So see me after church.